been working on a research project from my English class, and I decided to investigate about the ways to reduce the malnutrition from birthplace Winope, in Paraíso. Winope is known as a good agricultural producer, but however, also there are very good producer zones. Also, there are some that have problems as malnutrition. And as a way to reduce this malnutrition problem, I think in solutions as teach the person in ways to how can they enlarge the lives of the products, and how can give added value to the products to make the most of the nutrients that they can give them. So, as you know, it's very difficult to enter at the house of for farmers. And the first, I would like to know the strategies or methodologies to can go inside of the homes of our farmers, and they allow us to teach them new things, as provide new ways to produce, or how can they make take the most of their production.
Okay. The first thing you have to keep in mind is that you might teach them some stuff, but you need to tell them that they need to teach you as well. The important thing to participate in these social experiments is to empower agriculture producers. Because if they feel that you're only teaching them what's supposed to be right, they're not going to do it afterwards. So it's important that you empower them and do stuff together to understand their situation, their capabilities, and see how you can improve those capabilities based on what you know or based on what you can do for them. But they need to feel that they're part of the solution, not that you're just giving them a magic trick. Otherwise, they'll feel they'll reject. So it's a very delicate situation.
Winope has a lot of producer with coffee, strawberries, onion, the pepper, and how do you think the producers can maximize this production?
Okay, first they need to have good agricultural practices, so fertilization, irrigation, cleanliness while they do their practices. They have to, if possible, have portions of their production and not have all of it at the same time. Because if you put harvest season at the same moment with a lot of volume, your price goes down. That's what happens mostly in some of our agriculture producers. So if they can actually have different harvesting seasons throughout the year with certain products and have a sustained offer to the market, they'll get better prices. Also, never forget the importance of negotiation with supermarkets, or maybe have a co-op organizing various producers. So when you have more volume, you have more power of negotiation with supermarkets and other clients that they may have, specifically in Tegucigalpa, given the geographic position of Winope.
And as I told you, as a strategy to reduce the malnutrition is teach them how can they keep or enlarge the lives of the products. And as you know, there are a lot of methods to preserve the food, as the refrigeration or the blanchet. But what do you think are the best preservation methods to enlarge the life of the products?
Well, that depends on the product, and that depends on the usage of this product. If you're going to be going to a fresh market, lowering the temperature is the best way to go. If you're going to do some processing on that fruit or vegetable, you might consider blanching, as you mentioned, or some additional ingredients to extend the shelf life of this product. But it will depend on volume, it will depend on how they organize. It goes back to if there's a lot of people with an important volume of product, that might be interesting to do like a small plant to do some minute processing to assure that you can do fresh, and if there's remnants of this production, you can do some of the further processing to do purees, juices, among other examples. I know Winoka, for example, has a very organized onion chain value. They have a dehydrator for onions. That's a good example of how they can unite, get volumes, and produce onions for the supermarkets and other clients. That could be replicated in other products, as the ones you mentioned, like strawberries, peppers, tomatoes, coffee. So I think it's a matter of organization within those producers to get better results.
Yeah, and considering that the lifestyle of the person is very difficult, and we know that these methods are very expensive, but also there's some that are most to the lifestyle of them. But
definitely refrigeration is expensive, and that might not be the case given the circumstances. However, there's technologies to lower temperature that do not require electricity. Like, for example, a simple shadow would suffice. Or you can do technologies like the ones that are presented in our Center of Innovation with Ivana Bejarano. I don't know if you've seen those. But there's technologies where you can actually recirculate water in a charcoal wall. Therefore, the wind that comes in lowers the temperature. So you can have a reduction of 5 to 6 degrees for an area that you can control. You can also do technologies with sand where you can actually soak sand with 2 layers. That lowers the temperature. So that's an artisanal way to refrigerate products. Now with the blanching, you can use fire, heat water, and do some of the steam blanching, which might not be as expensive. And other alternatives to these procedures, when you don't want to do refrigeration, or you don't want to increase the temperature and do blanching, you can also do dehydration. So those are the 3 alternatives I would say that, depending on the circumstances, could be conducted in these products.
And considering the added value to these products, do you think this strategy can help these people?
For sure, because you have to keep in mind that not all the production that they have will be the best quality to meet market requirements. Some of it will be Class B or Class C, or even worse, that it's, of course, nutritionally proper, and you can use it for further processing to do pastes, pickled products, whatever, depending on the base that you have. So that will guarantee them a standard price throughout the year. A tomato can go from 2 lempiras to 16 lempiras throughout the year, but tomato paste might be 10 lempiras, so you actually give certain guarantee to them. So it's a combination of having, scalonated production to have products every single week to maintain the offers, and also have alternatives for what does not meet market requirement to do further processing. And the other interesting thing is that you can do dehydrated snacks, which not only you could sell, but you could also give to the lunch school program in the school lunch program, in Winopen for kids, because fruits and vegetables need to be increased in these diets. And if you have a dehydrated product out of them, you can actually impact not only the economic part of these producers, but also the nutritional part that you're trying to meet as well.
And to finish, what another strategies do you recommend to implement to my project?
I think that you've think a lot about production, how to help sustain a production and get some income for these people. I would recommend that you do a lot of, not teaching, but try to be conscious and try to make them conscious on how important is the increase in fruit and vegetable intake in their diet and in their children's diet. Therefore, if they produce these products, how much of that will get consumed in the family, within the town, that does not need to go to a supermarket. So you need to do a lot of work in terms of diversifying the diet of this area. You know that we are based on tortillas, frijol, and that is not the best. So how do you make sure that they know how important it is for them to include these products in their normal diets?
Thank you, Dr. Cardona. I'm very grateful with you for sharing your knowledge, and I will try to integrate all the things you say to my project.
Thank you. So, and good luck.